All right, in this video, we're in Southern California and we have Stormtrooper here. So if you remember, Stormtrooper is the truck I had about a year ago. Loved this truck, but it went to a great home. Oz bought it. Oz loves it, and you'll meet Oz in a second. He'll tell you his experience. He did some additions. He put a stereo system, some LP9 6s in the front, and it's looking amazing. He did buy a Prinsu, that Prinsu sale. I'll put it in my description below where you can get 10% off. He bought a Prinsu Roof Rack, so that's gonna go on next, and it'll look a little bit like Black Mamba. Now Black Mamba, this is just like a little sneak peek, so I'm supposed to do a full reveal on that in about a week. I'm just waiting for some parts and stuff to, some accessories to add to it. So little sneak peek, but not the true final reveal of that. So this one is a 94 FZJ80. Just so clean. Some aftermarket backlights to get rid of that orange, so it's like that clear and red. Those wheels, I have a video on that too, how to paint your wheels. That's Yankee gold, and I gotta say, it's like a match made in heaven with that white, with that one coat process white. I have a video on that too. I'll put all these videos in my description on how to get your white to pop again, because you just use a compound, because it's not clear coat, folks. The white Land Cruisers, even up until the 200 series, it's one coat process, so it's the clear and the white mixed together. The Achilles heel to that is it oxidizes, but you can compound it and make it like factory brand new finish again. But yeah, that's Yankee gold, which is a prismatic color. If you a powder coat, but that was mixed at a paint shop to get that. And he's got the snorkel functional. Some people put snorkels and they're not functional. That's the real deal. And when you know that, when you look at a Toyota, if it has the name written out, it's a 94, 91 through 94. But of course, 93, 94 has the better 212 horsepower engine, the 24 valve. All right, let's take a look inside. I wanted to share another thing that happens on a 94. You can have upholstery, and maybe back in the day people were like, I want leather. Well, what's nice about upholstery is, look how beautiful that is. It stands the test of time. Leather, as you Land Cruiser owners know, usually has to be redone at a certain point because it just cracks. I call it alligator leather. Triple locked, so he's got the ARB lockers, bunch of switches there, so it's so well wired and put together. So if you have E-lockers, you're gonna have your switch here, or you can add ARB lockers over time. And then the steering wheel, because 94 did not have the airbags, which some people prefer if you're off-roading. And he did an upgrade of speakers, so when you do the upgrade, there's not too many companies, because look, it's a tight fit when you close that door, so you have to have the right speaker. But the speaker is bigger because it's inside the door but also comes out, and you don't have to do any cutting, so that's the beauty of it. But he has a kick-ass sound system in here. Well, let's look at the back. And Oz, if you want to open up the back for us and show us some other goodies the Land Cruiser has. Oz brought his dog. We were just at the car show, and remind me the breed again. That Hector is. This is Hector.
This is Hector. Hector is a band dog. The breeder is Tim Trent, a rustic band dog in Maryland. But he's more of a mix. He's not really a breed. There's a mix of Mastiff, of a Crescent Canario, Conic Corso, American Pit Bull. But he's got some other dogs that are in there.
He's a lot calmer now because he was full of energy when we first started Cars and Coffee. You know what I was so surprised is Hector, little kids were coming up, can I pet your dog? You know, because he looks so big and tough, but he's just a sweetheart. He's a pushover.
He can be a marshmallow, especially with my kids.
Oh yeah, so we opened up the back here. So his stereo, Oz's stereo upgrade includes a subwoofer, Rockford Fosgate. Yeah. Rockford Fosgate. It's awesome. No rear seats, you know, because you can store more, and obviously Hector's got to get back here.
He needs all the room he can get.
But what's really cool is this. They don't make them anymore. Well, at least the company this came from. And you can put, you know, an AR. He's actually gonna put foam in here and have an exact cutout to put ammo and gear back there, an AR. But that's such an awesome storage. I think it was called Back Bay Custom is who made this, but they're no longer in business. I think there's other companies that make these, but talk about great use of that storage space. That would have been just, you know, a void anyways. But the upholstery in the back, again, super nice. My Black Mamba back there also has the upholstery, and I gotta say, upholstery again is probably better than leather when you're talking 30 years later from new. Oh, Oz, I wanted to ask you, so when Oz bought this, he's had this truck maybe 8 months now.
Oh, we're pushing about a year, so
pushing about a year. When you first got this truck, you already had a Panamera Porsche GTS.
yeah,
and you still do. But tell me, what percentage do you drive the Land Cruiser compared to the Porsche?
I mean, who's not going to want to drive a Panamera GTS, right? But quite frankly, ever since I got this, especially my kids, they love it. So I'm on this thing probably 75-80% of the time. And yeah, the car's fancy and it's great. This thing, there's a certain feel to it that can't really quite describe. And that honestly I was missing with the Panamera. Panamera, I'll get on there, you know, and zip around town, and of course it's flashy and people like it. But I'm not getting thumbs up. You know, it's like I'm not doing it because other people give me thumbs up. This thing, yeah, it's very impressive.
You get the thumbs up. You're right. I mean, Porsches, they're all over the place. A Land Cruiser, I mean, they're now becoming a rarity, and people stop you at the store or at the gas station. They want to know more. They just give you the thumbs up. But I think it's funny. I remember you telling me your kids, because they're younger, like, Daddy, truck. And they want to go on the truck.
Montessori school, and when I show up with the Porsche, they're like, "Oh, where's the Land Cruiser? Papa, where's the truck?" As soon as I get them in the back, it's like all fun and games.
Oh yeah, kids love it. More space. They have nice, you know, seating where they get to view, and they're higher up, so kids love it. And imagine that he's got a Porsche. But I think one of the secrets to having multiple cars and never having a car that you drive 100% of the time, which we will all get sick of whatever car if we drive it 100% of the time. If you split your driving between 2 cars or 3 cars, then every time you get in the Land Cruiser, you love it. And every time you get into the GTS Porsche, you'll love it because it's 2 different worlds, 2 different experiences.
And I also had the chopper too that I had built, that custom chopper.
Oh yeah. That thing's badass. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so I had a very interesting life there for a minute when I had that too.
So I think variety is the spice of life, having several. Okay, well, let's give it a final walk around. A sneak peek of Black Mamba, which will be next week when I do the final reveal. But this just sits so nice. It's about a 3-inch lift. He's on 35s, fully equipped. That Prinsu, when it goes on, it's going to be so nice because his top is black, so that black on black is going to blend so nice. And there's the Prinsu on Black Mamba. It's like Prinsu was just made to be on these trucks. But full reveal on Black Mamba next week. I'm waiting for a couple more accessories, but she's almost there. Almost there. Oh, and as far as upholstery, let me just share with you. Oh, there's one of my passengers. Same thing, is upholstery, not leather. I'll do a comparison with my my FZJ80 here coming up once this one's done. So maybe in 2 weeks, just comparing diesel versus the gas and leather compared to upholstery. But there you have it. There's Stormtrooper. Oz loves it. And he called me up. He says, let's go to Cars and Coffee, and just telling me how much he loves this truck and has plans. Well, that Prinsu's going up. He bought it. And like I said, 10% off. I have a code. that Prinsu gave me so I can share it, and it's a little trick to get 10% off even when there's no sale going on. So check that link in the description. Subscribe if you're into Land Cruisers. It's what I post. And 4x4s, a Land Rover Defenders, kind of, I'm starting to get into those cars too. So check it out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend and happy trails.